Hello everyone. So this is finally happening. ChatGPT is coming up with their challenger or replacement for Google address bar or search bar. It's trying to take over that prominent space, the most critical space in the browser. I'm sure many of you go here and hit search queries n number of times. Even I don't know how many times I hit this address bar for any URL or any query. So this is finally being challenged. And a few years ago, somebody asked me, like, do you really think that somebody can dethrone Google? But I think with this kind of AI advancement, this thing is at the gate now. ChatGPT released this search feature probably 2 months ago. I'm seeing this search thing in my ChatGPT for quite some time, and now it's coming up with a Chrome extension, which we see it is already used by 100,000 users. It's last updated on 18 December. I'm hoping it's released 2-3 months ago when the thing came out, which is very impressive, like to have a million users already. I use Perplexity at times also. It's very interesting that it's having 500,000 users also. It's also offering a similar Chrome extension to actually replace Google in the address bar, apart from what it does, like other AI assistants. And it's actually out there before ChatGPT. So I don't know which AI assistant do you use, but I was just curious, like, do you really think Google can be kicked out of their most beloved place, this address bar? And will you ever use the extensions from ChatGPT or Perplexity or maybe Meta or maybe anybody else going forward? I know the ChatGPT Search, I tried it. I will create probably a different video. It's not very good as of now, but I think it's a first release and they will probably improve from here. But very, very interesting times. Happy to know your thoughts. Drop in the comments. Okay, so now let's try to play around with the search announcement. I saw this video. It says that ChatGPT can search without explicitly turning on the search button, and I will be going to play around with it. So this is a sample query. I am just saying that I'm going to England next week. Who are the most prominent Salesforce expert and regions in the region, not as I can meet with. Let's see what does it comes up with. So yeah, it started searching the web, which is good. And it says Phil Walton. Okay, very interesting. And when I saw this kind of result, I was wondering why did it missed Mr. Bob Buzzard, because it's England here. I don't know from where it's picking the location. I know Anoop is there. I know Francis is there, but somehow it came with a result. And it's also showing the sources. It actually referred Facebook, which is very interesting if somebody can trust Facebook for a good quality data. And then it's I think Phil's company, then the Salesforce official channel. So interesting results. I can probably ask him or ask it, not him, that okay, let me close this thing first, that you missed Anup Jadhav and Kier, let me see the spelling, Bowden and Francis Pindar Pinder from England. How come? Okay, so now it's coming about details from them. Okay, but let's see if it is telling the reason. Thanks for pointing it out. It's important to highlight. That is okay. Okay, so I don't know how this works, but not very helpful the way I hoped. And let's see, let's try other things. What's the best flight to take from Delhi to, let's say I go to London. I prefer traveling near or traveling during afternoon. Okay, it's searching web, which is good. So it suggested Air India flight 2:35 p.m. IST, 10 a.m., 11:40 a.m., 6:20 a.m., 2:25 p.m. Not bad. I think this is fine. And it relied on, don't know, flight connection, make my trip. This is good. And now let's try another query. Which are good places to stay in London? I want to avoid. I want to stay a little peaceful, but still not too away from the main city. Okay, I think this it guessed. It's not searching anymore, which is okay, enough. All right, it has a lot to say. Okay, yeah, this is its prior knowledge. It's not searching. Can you suggest, based on weather conditions in London, which cafes are good to meet the above quoted Salesforce experts? Okay, so it did some search. It says 14 degrees the temperature. And then I think it's what ChatGPT showed, that it's trying to bring up map and show a couple of places. If I will click, I'm very sure it should take me on Google. I don't know what it will do. Directions website. So directions, yeah, it's taking me to Google. And I can make website call. Okay, this is good. It showed me some locations. Now let's try to breach privacy a bit. I love having whiskey or rum during evenings. I think this is too much info. I don't need to tell during evening. This is implicit. Can you suggest which one of the Salesforce experts like liquor? It's trying to search and then okay. Okay, nothing as such. I think it should give me a privacy issue if I'm trying to go that deep. Can you search on Insta, Facebook, or LinkedIn of these experts to find who will be interested in having tea versus whiskey? Okay, so it's trying to go around. I was hoping it will give a privacy related issue, but and it actually thinks that I'm only interested in meeting these three guys. I was trying to append only. So this is interesting. It's trying to stick there. So play around with, folks. I'm not finding it very useful. The answers are a little vague, but again, it's I think first release, so it should go better from here. Let me know what you think.